Hello friends, today I will be talking to you about how to do Path, which means worship by reading a book. In our country, we have this system and this tradition of doing puja or worship by reading certain very important books of scriptures. These are called Path. Path means reading out from these books. Friends, in the modern age, a lot of people are forgetting all about these traditions, and they are also not really believing in these traditions. So I feel that it is important to send this message across that we should include some kind of rituals, some kind of religious practices in our lives. I will tell you today about how to do this part. Mostly people call Brahmins and Pandits to do this kind of puja, but you can do it very well on your own if you follow the simple things that I'm going to tell you. The first thing is, friends, that a lot of people say that I have this religious book and whenever I get time I just read it. Now, just reading a book like a newspaper is not going to really get added to your the religious records of your life. So it's important that when you do puja, you do it in the proper way. Supposing you are sitting in a classroom any time of the day, it is not considered to be your attendance. Your attendance is only considered when the teacher signs that yes, you were present. Why? Because the teacher is a witness that you were present in class. In the same way, when we do this part, we need witness. According to our religion, we have two witnesses. One is fire and the other is water. So we do need a diya and a clear water as witness for our puja. So what we have to do is, when we start doing the part, we have to take any book like Satyanarayan Katha or Sundarkand, or you can take Durga Saptati, or you can take books like Santoshi Mata or Vaibhav Lakshmi, whichever you believe in, and you can even take the Ramayana and the Gita. Now what you have to do is, you have to find a clean place, put a cloth on the in front of you, and put the image, whether it's a photo or an idol of the god that you're going to worship. And you also need an idol of the Lord Ganesh. Now you have to put a diya, a fresh diya, and a vessel with clean water. You can put some tikka in a plate, and you should keep some prasad. These are the basic things. Besides, if you want, you can keep flowers, agarbatti, bells, chimes. Those are optional. Now, what do you do? First thing you do is you light that diya. Then you put tikka on the Ganesh idol and then to the other gods. After this, you have to fold your hands and take it is called sankalp, which is a promise, or it is a decision that you're taking. Now sankalp is the information you're giving out to your Lord about the reason for doing this part. So all you have to do is, you have to say, take the name of the Lord, Shri Satyanarayan Bhagwan, I am doing this worship, this part puja for the reason, and then you give the reason. Now the reason can be someone's health, some promotion, some other reason that you need for which you are doing it, or it could be just peace and harmony in your house. So it can be anything, but you have to inform the Lord the reason for doing that part. After this, you have to take the name of Lord Ganesh. You have to only say Ganeshaya Namaha and then start reading the part. While reading the part, there are a few things which I have to tell you about. Number one, please don't sit on the floor directly. You should have some kind of cloth or mat under you. Either you sit on that or your feet should be on that. If you're sitting on a chair, your feet should be on a bed sheet or a blanket or something. If you remember, friends, in olden days, the Rishi Munis would sit on a lion skin and a deer skin and then do their sort of meditation. Because when you do these pujas, a kind of energy, a positive energy flows through you. And this energy is very useful for your own body. Now, in case you're sitting with your feet on the floor, this energy is goes to the ground as earthing. The earth sucks it up. So it doesn't really help you much. So please make sure that you sit with something below you, some cloth or some blanket below you. Now, when you start reading the part, you have to remember that you don't have to read it in your mind. You have to speak out and read it. Now here again, why? Why do you have to speak it out? The reason is that when you speak it, the sound waves are created around you. And these sound waves create certain kind of vibrations. And these vibrations go and hit the negative energy around you in your house. And this drives that negative energy out of your house. So believe in this, that the sound energy is helping in your worship, and please read it out loudly. Another thing is that when you start reading your book, please don't say anything else in between. Don't address people, don't take up your phone, don't look at your messages, just read without interruption. And another thing is that please don't eat and drink while doing this Path Puja. You can drink water before you start and drink afterwards. These are a few things that you have to take care of. So you start the part and you finish the part, and after finishing the part, reading of the book, you have to offer the prasad to the Lord. Now this, all you have to do is offer something. It can be halwa, it can be mithai, it can be dry fruits or fresh fruits. And if you don't have anything, you can even offer sugar or gur. All you have to do is fold your hands and say, Lord, please come and partake this bhog that I am offering you. The last thing that is important is the arti. No puja is complete without the arti. You need either kapoor or a small diya with pure ghee. Both will suffice. Take a plate and put an old diya also you can put, and in that you can keep putting kapoor and doing the arti of the Lord in whose name you have done the worship. This is important. Now, after doing the arti, you have to thank God for being there with you and ask Him to bless you and your family. Friends, I know that a lot of you will not really bother about what I have said, but let me tell you that these things are very important. If the elderly person in your family does it, if the parents are doing it, the children will watch it and realize that there is something to it. And this is a way of carrying on our traditions and valuing our religious values and instilling the goodness in people. And of course, the scientific reason for all these prayers is also there. Like I said, removal of negativity, removal of negative energy, and that feeling of getting positive energy is very important. Thank you for listening to me. All the best.